COSM stock, why I just took a position in ticker symbol COSM. This video was uploaded 5 months ago, and the reason now is completely different than it was back then. You see, we recently made that video when COSM ran over 1300% in about a week. This was a quick pump and dump, short squeeze play, and now you can see that shorts are no longer in the company. The short interest is only sitting at 4%, and in fact, institutional ownership has all switched to long. If you take a look at the institutional owners, 13 total, and 13 are all long. Not one of them are hedging, even going long and short. In fact, if you take a look at the Fintel chart, it shows that the institutional ownership is basically maxed out. Today we have a sponsored stock, ticker symbol COSM, and this time you don't have to worry about missing the train. COSM is potentially about to lead their sector, and this is a chance to get in early. Now, as this is a sponsored stock, make sure to do your own due diligence on whatever you invest in. In no way, shape, or form is this financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. In today's video, we are going to note what is going forward for this company, why it is a long-term buy in my opinion, what the CEO is doing himself, and how this company is completely transformed from Cosmos Holdings to Cosmos Health Inc. Without further ado, let's get into it. So of course, this sector is very skeptical as it is a pharmaceutical company, but this is probably the only one that I personally could trust, as I did talk to some of the insiders on the team. A brief overview of what they actually do, a little bit about them. Cosmos provides nutraceuticals, branded generics, over-the-counter medications, and medical devices. The company offers proprietary product lines in the nutraceutical sector, including Sky Premium Life and Mediterranean, and you can see those right here. Cosmos Holdings launches Mediterranean, a new premium nutritional supplements line, as well as the Sky Premium Life website, vitamins and food supplements delivered across the UK. I'm going to leave both of these linked down below in case you guys do want to go shop on this website and take a look through some of their Sky Premium products. Now, Cosmos Health also distributes branded generics and over-the-counter medications to retail pharmacies and wholesale distributors in Greece and the UK. The company is involved in research and development R&D for nutraceuticals, root extracts. It operates distribution centers in Greece and the UK. Now, this is a breakdown of what happened in 2022, so I can prep you of how the company has actually changed. And it is actually really exciting. 2022 was a year in which Cosmos fortified its balance sheet. They raised more than $55 million, of which $32.5 million was raised in December 2022 alone. Essentially, this de-risked the company. On top of that, stockholders' equity increased by 746% from $5.2 million in Q1 2022 to $44 million in Q1 of 2023. The total debt decreased by 79% to $3.5 million in Q1 of 2023 from $16.6 million in Q1 of 2021, leading to a substantial decrease in interest expenses. The doubts about the company's ability to continue as a going concern raised in the prior year's annual report has been resolved. They also set the foundation for a bright future, enabling the company to play both defense and offense. Defense to withstand market turbulence and a high interest rate environment, as well as offense to pursue attractive growth opportunities, which we're going to talk about right now with what they are doing in 2023. But basically, a breakdown of 2022 is that they raised a ton more money, which de-risked the company. Stockholders' equity increased by an insane amount, 746%, and debt decreased by basically 80%. Correlating this over to the chart, take a look at the day where Cosmos ran from basically $2.96 up to $23.75, which was a 700% gain on December 16th of 2022. The short interest dropped, institutionals went long. Take this as your indicator. Now, this is what actually gets me excited. This is what's happening in 2023 so far. Cosmos closed the acquisition of ZipDoctor, entering US telehealth space. The company is in the process of preparing a revised business plan for ZipDoctor 2.0, which may contain enhanced features that are undisclosed for now. It is a work in progress and it will take some time. They have a long-term outlook and want to create something meaningful, perhaps by supplementing this acquisition with additional tech projects and creating a tech division. So they have a huge outlook as to potential opportunities that are going to come, and they are actually making moves. Again, we are in early stages of 2021. However, they are in the final stages to close acquisition of Canna Laboratories. This is a key acquisition for Cosmos, accelerating vertical integration. Upon closing, they aim to showcase various elements in a detailed manner, among others. One, Canna has a very valuable GMP license to produce pharmaceutical/medical products and enables Cosmos to enter contract manufacturing with large multinational companies as clients. Canna also owns attractive debt-free real estate over 50,000 square foot in Athens, which we're going to talk about in 1 second, but Canna will also allow Cosmos to boost its portfolio of own brands beyond its existing nutraceutical brands, Sky Premium Life and Mediterranean. So this is just another addition, but it's a very, very good one. This is inside Cosmos' hidden real estate value, and this was actually posted by Seeking Alpha. They recently announced a series of real estate investments, either through outright property purchases or via inheritance through M&A. Now, assuming the Canna acquisition closes, which is going to be a big catalyst, the property portfolio portfolio of Cosmos Health is valued in the range of 10 to 15 million, if not more, and that corresponds to the range of 29 to 43% of the current market cap, which is very substantial. Now, it is important to note that these properties are debt-free and can be used as collateral to raise funds if necessary. Keep in mind, they are in the final stages to close this acquisition, so you're lucky I'm bringing you this video now. Now, on top of those websites, demand indications for Sky Premium Life products have surpassed the company's expectations. Consequently, Cosmos is expanding its production capacity and improving infrastructure to meet increased volumes. Therefore, Cosmos said, whoa, this is actually outperforming, and now we have to race just to supply. It is important to note that these nutraceutical products boast high profit margins and are expected to be a major driving force in the future, significantly enhancing performance metrics. The company anticipates these outcomes to be reflected in the results towards the end of this year of 2023. Basically, now is the perfect time before Cosmos becomes a leader in this sector. This is all in my opinion. They are racing to keep up with demand on high profit margin products. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. By the way, since we are halfway through the video, are you guys in Cosmos Health, or are you going to take a position in Cosmos Health? You let me know in the comments down below. The company recently acquired the entire property, which houses the operations of its wholly owned subsidiary Cosmopharm Pharmaceuticals, a fully licensed pharmaceutical wholesale company operating in the western part of Athens, Greece. The purchase price of approximately 1 million is a fraction of the current fair market value. You can see right here, this is the Cosmopharm website, which is one of the leading pharmaceutical wholesalers in Greece. I will also leave this website linked in the description. In addition to Canna, the company is exploring additional acquisition opportunities that might bring in 80 million in additional revenue. Note, the annual revenue is currently around 55 to 60 million. No assurances can be made that these acquisitions will close, but what is important to note is that the company has the financial flexibility to pursue such deals and always will be on the lookout for new opportunities. So of course, a company can't come out and state this is going to close. Therefore, you would just say, okay, well, I'm going to definitely jump into the stock. They have to note this and leave this disclosure on the table. But what they are saying is that a dying company wouldn't even have the flexibility to pursue these acquisitions. Therefore, they are on the opposite side of the fence. Now, this is a very important long-term catalyst. Pay attention. Of importance is our strategic R&D partnership with CloudPharm to design, develop, and evaluate a series of innovative IP products targeting major health disorders such as obesity, diabetes, cancer, and other prevalent diseases worldwide. The first collaborative research product is focused on the microbiome-based management of obesity, with the goal being to penetrate the multi-billion-dollar growing global weight management market. Now, you've seen what has happened in 2022 and what has happened just so far in 2023 with the company, but you still might be skeptical of investing. As an investor, you should, but let me tell you some key points and then talk about what the CEO is doing just to gain your trust a little bit more. The company has a $3 million buyback program in place that may be used if the market fails to realize the true value of the company. The company is willing to do buybacks, but will also consider other opportunities such as the aforementioned acquisitions in the pipeline. The CEO has the ability to purchase shares in the open market, but this is something that he would like the company to do via a buyback. The fact that the CEO is buying shares at $24 highlights his confidence of where the share price should head and has strong symbolism, which we are going to talk about both of these in a second. Moreover, on May 11, 2023, COSM provided additional details about the upcoming acquisition of Canna. Notably, the sellers have agreed to receive stock consideration valued at $800,000 with an issuance price of $17.25. This once again carries symbolic meaning. In short, both CEO and sellers of Canna are getting stock at $24 and $17 versus the current share price of $3.50. This is exactly what they're talking about. Cosmos Health, the CEO is leading the way, also posted by Seeking Alpha, May 18th of 2023. In April 2023, the CEO acquired around $275,000 worth of Cosmos Health shares at a share price above $24, displaying strong confidence. In May 2023, the sellers of Canna Laboratories agreed to receive stock consideration valued at $800K with an issuance price of $17.25. Investors have not fully grasped the symbolism and importance behind these actions. Now, if you take a look at what they're trying to state here, they're trying to state that the price is at $3.50. A CEO who didn't have confidence in the company wouldn't be buying shares higher. In fact, wouldn't be buying shares at all. You're basically getting a bone thrown to you saying, we have this happening with the company. We have the numbers, we have the data, we have the facts, we have acquisitions about to close, we have the flexibility. Most importantly, we're buying at a higher valued price. Now, something that a lot of you might like. The company has been in the news due to Robinhood. We engaged lawyers to assess alleged naked short selling, says the company. They applied to list on Upstream, etc., but this should not be the main focus point. The company has spent a considerable amount on this and is assessing the moves, which are based on probabilities. The last thing they want to do is spend more cash that can be prioritized for acquisitions, buybacks, innovation, etc. etc. Things which the company knows for sure will create value for its shareholders. So we know Cosmos, ticker symbol COSM, has been skeptical among short sellers, short selling, abusive short selling, so on and so forth, which we have talked about and we've researched on the channel plenty of times. But on top of all the strong fundamentals, they are actually fighting against it as well, and they see it as a company. CEO sees it and they are fighting back. The company is also focused on generating positive cash flows. Adjusted EBITDA was positive for year 2022 and positive for Q1 2023. As mentioned above, its own brands like Sky Premium Life have high profit margins and will continue to tribute towards the goal of generating positive cash flows. The company values all of its investors, whether they are retail or larger institutional investors. The management team is committed to deliver and create a success story. Now, in case you do want to screenshot this, feel free. This is what the CEO is doing with the company, and I know that can provide a lot of comfortability to an investor. Overall, guys, this is ticker symbol COSM, Cosmos Health Inc. doing extremely well, probably one of the most undervalued companies I have seen yet. It has been a while to do a video like this, and it gets me excited and I love it because I know the first long-term stock I invested in, and I did the same exact research, same exact video like this, turned out to be a very, very good play for me on my half, on my part. And it wasn't necessarily patience, it was more so excitement that I had money in the company, and that is exactly the same way I feel about ticker symbol COSM. Overall, before you click off the video, make sure to let me know in the comments down below if you are jumping into COSM. Drop some positive comments about the CEO because he may or may not be viewing this video and looking at your comments as well. Overall, I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.